Hey guys, how you doing? This is Robbie at Bang for Your Buck RC Reviews. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I was wondering if you guys might do sometimes what I do. I buy an RC car and I might have one on the shelf at home that would be a good competitor to it. For instance, a couple weeks ago I bought the KF10 from KFPlan, and in the back of my mind I was wondering, geez, that would be an awesome truck to go against the HBX2995 on one of my Bezgar 1/12 scale trucks. And that's exactly what I'm out here doing today. I'm kind of pitting the KFPlan, the KF10 against the old Bezgar HM-103, which I got last year, which is basically the same thing as an HBX2995 underneath. It's the same exact thing. So yeah, I believe both of them will take 3S, and we're just gonna do a top speed shootout, see which truck holds the fastest top speed on 3S. And the batteries, because the 2995, or I should say the Bezgar, which is this one right over here, doesn't really have a big battery slot. I was kind of limited to what I could use, so I got a 2200 milliamp hour Yingling 45C battery. It is a 3S battery. It's 2200 milliamp hours, and I got an RC LiPo 50C in the KF10 that can hold a much bigger battery, which is good. First, let's just take a look. I'll take the canopies off. We'll take a look at both of these, and I will show you, the similarities and the differences. So let's take a look at them. Yeah, so this is a closer look at the Bezgar HM-103. It's sold in Amazon. They list it as a 1/10 scale, much like the KFPlan truck, which was listed as a 1/10 scale. Both of these are actually 1/12 scale vehicles, or a very small 1/10 if they are 1/10. But yeah, they're listed very much alike on Amazon. Like I said, this is the Bezgar right here, the 103. Really nice truck. It does have integrated bumper lights. It has the big monster truck tires. I did not put oil shocks on this truck. It does have the friction shocks. But yeah, it does have some really rugged dog bone CV shafts there. Metal drive cups. It is four-wheel drive. And there's a lot going for it. It's a bit, like I said, it's basically the 2995 underneath. And, comparing that on the outside to the KFPlan, you see how they pretty much stack up against each other. Even the same color schemes almost. The bigger tires go on the Bezgar. That might help it gearing wise. The bigger tires definitely are on the Bezgar. And here's the K10, which I think, as far as looks and aesthetics go, the K10 has got it. Both trucks are good looking, but this one here really looks like the popular brand. Don't want to get myself in trouble online, not that I will, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And this one right here is styled very nicely too. So yeah, they both offer 550 motors. Both of them have heat sinks on their motors. They both have, I believe, ESCs that will allow a 3S. We will see. Let's open them up and see what they look like on the inside. Okay, as you can see here, the HM-103 has a really beefy chassis, really thick. Like I said, it's basically the same exact thing as the HBX2995. That is my, I think the battery is actually a 35C. I thought it was a 45C. It is a 2200 milliamp hour 35C. Nice little car here. Does really well in the snow. And I believe the top speeds, I think this was like an 18 mile an hour, 17 mile an hour top speed. This on a regular 2-cell battery. And this one right here is a lot alike. It's got a 550, big 550 motor. The ESC is definitely a little different. And this has got the tub style chassis layout. And like I said, I did put oil-filled shocks on this, but this is going to be a top speed test basically. We're not going to be doing any jumps or anything like that. Just kind of curious. All right, so I showed you guys both of these trucks. I didn't show you the battery on this one. The battery is a RC LiPo 2200 milliamp hour 50C. It's a 3S battery. All right, so we're gonna do this one here first. I got the speedometer on it. I'm gonna turn that on. And we'll wait for the, let's see, get that off here. We'll get that reset to 0. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow and gust away my other body. There we go, we get it down to 0, and we're gonna put that back on, and we'll do a top speed test on this one right here first. We'll do a couple warm-up laps, and then we'll check it and see how fast it goes. Let's see what this thing can do. We'll give it a few warm-up laps, and then we'll check the speed, and we'll check the temperatures, and then we'll move on to the next truck. Alright, let's check the speed out here. Okay, we get 31.3 miles an hour. That's pretty good. 31.3 miles an hour on this thing. That's a 11 mile an hour upgrade from the regular 2S battery. I'm pretty pleased with that. That's pretty awesome. Now we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna get to the Bezgar over there, and let's see what that does. I did want to check to see if it's hot. Yeah, the motor's it's hot. It's not hot to the, it's almost hot to the touch. So would I recommend putting a steady diet of 3S on this? I would not. I mean, if you're just going to do a quick top speed run, I think it'll be all set. But I can set my finger on it, and it's not burning, but it's almost there. It's almost at that point. So definitely don't recommend a steady diet of 3S on this. All right, we're going to trim it up, warm up the battery, and we'll get the top speed on this. Let's see how it does. Trim it up just a little bit. There we go. Trimmed up good. still really fun on 3S, very fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. 3S, 23.7 miles an hour. Yeah, and the top speed on that was 23.7 miles an hour. Not bad, but not what I was thinking. Okay, so we're gonna check the temperature on the motor here. And it's not quite as hot as the other one was, the K10. It's not quite as hot as the K10 was, but it is starting to get, it is warm. It's definitely warm, but it's not burning my fingers. The K10 was just almost at that point where it was starting to get hot, where my fingers would have went, ouch, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so not quite the same top speeds out of these two vehicles. 31 out of the K10, 23.7 out of this one. Basically says it all right there, guys. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And we'll do some more fun RC things like this.